Good evening, sir. My name is Manja Pius, and I'm here to provide a simple explanation of the linked lists implementation in C program. So to begin with, this linked list is going to be constructed using a structure data type or method or function. So here we are creating a linked list named node using the structure data type, and is taking two data types, an integer, a number, then a structure, a variable pointer, called next, pointing to the value next in the node. Then here we have functions that will implement functionality in this linked list. Here we have a variable named create node, and we are creating a node. We are creating a value in the node, a number, and its data type integer. Then here we have a print list function of data type void, meaning that it doesn't return anything, and it is taking a parameter head, meaning that it is the first element in the linked list, the head node. Then append also doesn't return anything, but just adds a value, a value num to this linked list at the end, and it is pointing. This is a double pointer pointing to the head of this linked list, the head node. Then we have prepend, adding a value of data type integer, which is num, at the beginning, and it's also pointing to the head. Then delete by key, and deleting a value at a specific key. So we take a key and we delete the value at that key. Then we delete a value at certain position, a value. Then we insert a value after a specific key. So we take a key value pair, and then we insert the new data, then insert after value. So we take the search value is a value where we shall insert it after, then the new value after that value. Then the linked list implementation is placed in the main data function, which is a function that where all C program is executed. Then in this main function we have a variable head, and it is pointing to nothing, showing that this list is empty. So the first value in this list is nothing, so that's why it is null. Then we are expecting the user to give us the choice and the data. This choice is picked from this simple menu where we have the print, prepend, append, delete, and exit. So when the user enters the choice, then the user is asked for certain data to implement what they are asking for. Then depending on the user choice, we use a loop in form of a switch, taking a parameter which is a choice by the user, and this choice it be 1, and this choice must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when the user chooses 1, they are printing the list, then we break. If the user chooses 2, then they're asking the user to prepend about the list. So that data is picked and then added to the list, and taking the head is the first node. So then we add the data like that for prepend and delete. Then if the user chooses 5, so returns 1, meaning that then here we have a simple implementation of how these functions will be implemented. So we have here the create node function, which takes an integer number as a parameter as stated before, and this points to the this first allocates memory for that node, and if new node returns a value now, meaning that the memory there is no space, or else we create a new node for that number and then points to an empty value indicating that it's the last value in the linked list. Then prepend, we create a new node pointing to the new node, the value created here last. Then we create a new node with a number, then pointing to the head, we create a new, the head is updated like that. Then here this is the print list function. Yeah. Then here we have the insert. We create, if there is a new node variable, then we create the node. Then we have the create, which takes a variable of the head. Then current value, we get the search value. The search value where the value will be inserted by the value. So we insert that value next to that value and call the search value. This is the simple implementation of a linked list, and to run it, I'm going to execute it. GCC try.c. There's no error, we have a execute it. So this is the simple menu. The user is requested to for choices print, append, prepend, delete, and exit. So we have maybe append, we want to add the value. Then they're asking us for a value, so we add 5. So in print the list as option 1, we are seeing a value of 5 has been added to the list. Then we can exit by choosing option 5. Yes, that's the simple implementation of a link.